I'm Alex Fontain, and my role has been over the years just basically lead electrician for a number of years, and then mostly just lead carpenters and grip positions, coming in and out. And more over the last 10, 15 years, I've been a lead carpenter on the calls, but just in and out of about every position you could think of. And in fact, in '83, I believe it was, John Loomis and I were putting in the concessions office when they took over that coat room area up off of the concourse, and so we just buried a time capsule in there in a shoebox. And I think it was last year they wanted that torn out for some reason. We went in there because they were going to redesign that office, and so where we had it hidden got torn out, and so that was what after 32 years or so. It was it's amazing it's been that long. It didn't seem like that long, but there they had a time capsule from that. It was kind of cool to see some of the differences in what we had in there. We had napkins and concessionaire stuff and some pictures, and just it was neat seeing that and kind of seeing the time frame of that, because it just seems like yesterday to me. The thing about a hall like this is when you're in on the original opening of it, it never gets old. People come in today do not have that feeling. What they see is a building that's 35 years old, and it has history to them now. And it hasn't got any history much to me. It's just a way of life, and just a job that I've just been very fortunate to do. Any kind of, it's like having a home that you built. It'll always seem comfortable and new to you, even though it could be a 40-year-old house you've lived in all that time. It'll still seem new to you because it's never aged much more than you have, and every time you look in the mirror every morning, you don't seem old. You just seem the same way you looked yesterday. So that's the way with this facility. It just seems like it's the same way it looked yesterday. I remember they gave everybody their own little brass ticket for opening, and I still have my brass ticket. And that was quite the event. It just seemed so fairy-like for the city to do that, to have this facility open, because it was special. And it just wasn't half done. It was like really a well thought out and planned facility, And so that it was a pleasure, it was an honor to be a part of that. But it could grow, the theater could grow. It's just a matter of having that vision and moving out. If the city has seen over these years how valuable the arts are to this community, I'm sure there'll be the people there to promote those sorts of expansions when it comes time. I have no doubt that'll happen.